Alright, here is the obligatory weekly podcast installment. This series now is purely for algorithm curiosity inquiry sake. Let's just continue the train. And we're live! Okay, full screen webcam. Where's my full screen webcam? Boom! In the flesh! Again! We're gonna go through the itinerary. Again. Oops. What? I have so many windows. Okay, first in the itinerary is announcements. No important announcements from me this week. There will be more to come as I approach the date. You'll see an announcement next week. Done with that. Next, we have links that a friend of mine have sent me. Oh, shoot. We have... Well, here's the thing, right? Here was the first point of action. The first point of action was that there were rumors that the PS6 will release as early as next year. I have looked at this one Game Rant article and I think those claims are potentially dispelled. So let's read. I'm just going to read through this article. This article by Game Rant. Sony gives encouraging update on PlayStation 6 console. Sony has recently confirmed that the upcoming PlayStation 6 is at the top of its mind, as the company continues to deliver enhanced ways of playing games. This is encouraging news for gamers interested in Sony's next-gen console, as it indicates that they may not need to wait very long to finally see an announcement for the PS6. Released in November 2020, the PlayStation 5 has sold over 65 million units until now. Reports from earlier this year show that Sony's current console has surpassed the sales of the PS4 by 7% in its first 52 months in the market, which showcases the overall success of the device. Now, during a June 13th fireside chat via Dexerto, don't know how to pronounce it, Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO and President Hideaki Nishino mentioned the upcoming PS6. When talking about the impact of cloud gaming and the future of console hardware, Nishino agreed that cloud gaming was progressing, providing an additional option for gamers, but most players will still prefer to play without having to worry about a stable internet connection. After that, the president stated that Sony currently has a large ecosystem of highly engaged players with the PS4 and PS5. So there's a huge interest in developing the next generation of consoles. Unfortunately, he was unable to share more details at the moment, but still confirmed that the PS6 was top of mind at the company. After the original PS5 and PSVR 2 were released, Sony's latest offering was the PS5 Pro last year, which offered enhanced graphics and performance. Earlier this year, Sony revealed that the PS5 Pro will get an update in 2026. This will occur due to a partnership with AMD and will improve the performance even more. At the moment, it's not known when the PS6 will be released. Recent rumors have suggested that the PS6 could be out as early as 2027, but this is far from confirmed. So, gamers should wait for an initial official announcement before getting too excited. Other rumors have also indicated that Sony is planning to release a handheld sometime in the future. This new handheld, if the rumors are believed, could effectively be a portable PS5, and it's possible that it will be released alongside the eagerly awaited PlayStation 6. Considering the release of the PlayStation Vita, a new portable wouldn't be exactly new for Sony, so it remains to be seen how truthful the rumors are. I will kill for another PSP. Or PS Vita, because I want to trophy hunt on the go. Besides Wuthering Waves and whatever. Oh, that's it? That article was shorter than I thought. Yeah, so The important details: recent rumors have suggested that the PSX could be out as early as 2027. As early as 2027. Far from confirmed. And the PS5 Pro will get an update in 2026. So that's that. That's one link. Next link is about the Trump phone and a potentially new cellular service. This was sent to me some time ago. And we'll read it. He wanted to bring this to my attention. The Trump phone will cost you $499. This is what you get and what we don't know yet. The president's son Eric says the phone will be made in the U.S. eventually. The Trump organization now has a wireless business, including a mobile phone plan and a $499 gold-hued phone. On Monday, Donald Trump Jr., the eldest son of U.S. President Donald Trump, announced a new wireless venture centered on a service called Trump Mobile. According to the venture's website, a wireless plan is available for $47.45 a month with unlimited talk, text, and data and no long-term contract. The price of the service is a call-out to Donald Trump's 2 terms as president. $47 for his current presidency and $45 for his previous one from 2017 to 2021. Those interested can use their own phone and number. Trump Mobile is offering that $499 phone called the T1 for pre-order ahead of planned availability in September. It comes with a 6.8-inch AMOLED screen and runs the Android 15 operating system. The Trump family licensed its name to the service. The idea for a wireless service promoted around a celebrity or a brand may be an emerging trend. Just a week before the Trump Organization announcement, the popular Smartless podcast launched its own service. The podcast is hosted by actors Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes. In a statement about the service and the new phone, the Trump Organization says it will offer customer support through call centers based in the U.S. The T1 phone is described as designed and built in the United States. The statement doesn't offer any additional details about sourcing for the phone's manufacturing, but given supply chain realities, it's likely that at least some components in the phone would come from another country, such as China. The Trump administration has been focused on having more manufacturing take place in the U.S., including pushing Apple to build iPhones here. Francisco Geronimo, vice president at International Data Corps, told CNBC on Tuesday that the phone cannot be assembled or completely manufactured in the U.S. That is completely impossible, he said. Eric Trump, the president's younger son, said on Tuesday that the company will build phones in the U.S., but not right away. Eventually, all phones can be built in the United States of America, he said in an interview cited by Wired magazine. President Trump has said he will impose a 25% tariff on all smartphones not made in the U.S., which would seem to include his own family's proposed phone. In addition to voice and data service, the Trump Mobile plan includes 24/7 roadside assistance through Drive America, telehealth, and mental health support services, no credit check, and free international calling to 100 countries, including many with American military bases, to help honor the families who are bravely serving in our military abroad. Trump Mobile says the service will run using the networks of the 3 major U.S. wireless carriers, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. To be more precise, it's powered by Liberty Wireless Mobile and MVNO, Mobile Virtual Network Operators. It's powered by Liberty Wireless Mobile and MVNO. Mobile Virtual Network Operators don't own the infrastructure, but instead lease it from the big wireless providers and then resell it in their own packages. As CNET's Patrick Holland and Jeff Carlson point out, there are hundreds of US-based MVNOs for you to choose from, including Liberty Wireless, which offers its own $40 a month plan. Right now, they say, there are still too many unknowns about the Trump Mobile plan to allow for a definitive assessment. Check out their breakdown of how Trump Mobile compares to some of the top alternatives. CNET Senior Director Mike Sorrentino noted that the site for the Trump phone went live with numerous errors and omissions. It doesn't list a processor, even under the headline marked processor. The storage and memory specs are mixed up, listing the RAM as 12 gigabytes of storage and the memory as 256 gigabytes of internal storage. The site mentions a punch-hole AMOLED display, which Sorrentino notes does not exist, using the term to refer to the space for the front-facing camera. Two separate sizes are given for the phone display. The site references a 5,000 mAh long-life camera, but it appears to mean the battery. The battery-camera confusion has been corrected. Meanwhile, the press release for the phone says it will be released in August, but the website says September. The Trump mobile site launched with a map showing its coverage area, but that map was pulled after people online noticed that the map used the name Gulf of Mexico for the body of water Trump calls the Gulf of America. Reuters reviewed the website code and noted that the site seemed to be using T-Mobile's network data for the coverage map, and that company uses the Gulf of Mexico name. Trump announced the Gulf of America name change on his inauguration day in January. He also changed the name of the Alaskan mountain Denali to Mount McKinley. The Associated Press has said it will not use the Gulf of America name for the body of water. The press release promises the phone plan comes with telehealth services, including virtual medical care, mental health support, and easy ordering and delivery for prescription medications. Don Hendrickson, a spokesperson for Trump Mobile, confirmed at the launch, saying the telehealth services were all included in the plan. As the New York Times notes, it's not clear how a $47 a month phone plan could afford to cover remote doctor visits and medication. The Trump Mobile site says the telehealth program will require users to sign up with a third-party provider, DocTegrity. The new offerings from Trump Mobile may receive a lot of publicity due to the president's high profile and social media presence. But one wireless executive says they're unlikely to create a major disruption for other wireless carriers. The U.S. wireless market is over $300 billion a year, and it is not a zero-sum game. New entrants like Trump Mobile or SmartLess typically operate as mobile virtual network operators using infrastructure from the Big Three, said U.S. Mobile CEO Ahmed Khattak. Khattak's company has served 1 million wireless customers and is ranked high among the wireless phone plans CNET has rated. They might carve out a niche based on branding or audience loyalty, but that doesn't fundamentally change the economics or scale advantages of larger MVNOs or the Big Three carriers, he says. Khattak doesn't believe the new Trump endeavor is a conflict of interest or presents a regulatory conflict because the president has the authority to appoint FCC commissioners. The FCC is an independent agency, he says. Commissioners are appointed by the president but confirmed by the Senate, and the FCC does not get involved in MVNO business agreements or commercial launches. The U.S. Mobile CEO also doesn't believe that the new company represents a new wave of celebrity wireless endorsements. If anything, that era is behind us, he says. Mint Mobile is often seen as a Ryan Reynolds story, but the reality is that its parent company, Ultra Mobile, was already the fastest growing private company in America long before he joined. Khattak added, most celebrity MVNOs do not last because wireless is an operationally intense business with tight margins. This is not the next celebrity tequila or podcast trend. The president did not appear for the Monday announcement at New York's Trump Tower. His sons headed up publicity for the unveiling. The Trump Organization is a holding company for the president's business interests. According to Reuters, the president has reported $600 million worth of income from various deals and projects, including crypto coins, a sector of business his administration has been bullish on. Recently, the news site Semaphore reported that kitchen appliance company... Semaphore reported that kitchen appliance company Instant Pot will offer a 45-47 collaboration, marking items with those numbers and the president's Make America Great Again slogan. Semaphore also reported that tableware and China company Lennox has proposed a line of Trump-related product, including snow globes and dinnerware with the president's face. And that is now out of my area of expertise. Sammy001 asks, thoughts on World War III. Are you talking about the Kanye track or the potentially burgeoning issue? The potentially burgeoning international issue? What the... Alright, well... Oh, potentially burgeoning issue. Okay. Well, I'll read about it. There was a lot of talk of the United States planting their business in a place that they shouldn't have. That being Iran. We're going to look into that. But I know just as much as you, and I hope to know more right now. Let's read about it. Yeah, I just finished the links, those other links. Now, people are telling me about everyone's inquiries. Or I'm going to tell people about people... Oh my gosh. These were the inquiries presented to me. Let's start with the BBC article that I found here. Trump's Iran dilemma exposes bitter split in president's circle. The dilemma of whether the U.S. should join Israel in attacking Iran or stay out of the offensive altogether has exposed divisions among U.S. President Donald Trump supporters. The Republican president is considering helping target the Islamic Republic's nuclear facilities, following a meeting with his national security advisors in the White House Situation Room on Tuesday. That's what he meant? I did see the Situation Room stuff, but is that the same thing as a war room? I don't know. War room is a term Dana White I used once, and I don't know if it's the same thing. On Tuesday. On the campaign trail. Do I want to keep reading this? Endless wars. Okay, in the Middle East, but also maintain that Iran can't have a nuclear weapon. The possibility that he might draw the U.S. into another foreign entanglement has pitted the isolationist and hawkish wings of his party bitterly against one another. Among those that have expressed doubt about Iran's nuclear plans are Trump's director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, who in March testified before Congress that while Iran's enriched uranium was at an all-time high, experts did not believe it was working on a nuclear weapon. Shoot. On the 10th of June, just 3 days before Israeli strikes on Iran began, Gabbard also posted a video in which she warned that political elite and warmongers were carelessly fomenting fear and tensions that risked putting the world on the brink of nuclear annihilation. Gabbard's video and prior comments reportedly opened a rift between her and Trump, who U.S. news outlet Politico reported became incensed at the video. "I don't care what she said," Trump told reporters when asked about her earlier comments before Congress. "I think they were very close to having a weapon." She later accused the media of taking her prior comments out of context, telling CNN that she is on the same page as Trump. Gabbard was not alone among Republicans in criticizing potential U.S. involvement in the conflict. On Tuesday, conservative Republican Congressman Thomas Massie of Kentucky sided with Democrats to introduce a bill that would block Trump from engaging U.S. forces in unauthorized hostilities with Iran without congressional approval. "This is not our war. Even if it were, Congress must decide such matters according to our Constitution," Massie posted on X. Several proponents of Trump's America's First doctrine pointed out that he vowed to keep the U.S. out of forever wars, such as those that led to the deaths of thousands of U.S. troops in Afghanistan and Iraq. Former Fox News host Tucker Carlson has called for the U.S. to stay out of the conflict with Iran. On his podcast, he lambasted Republican warmongers, provoking a rebuke from Trump, who called Carlson kooky. Georgia Congresswoman and Trump loyalist Marjorie Taylor Greene leapt to Carlson's defense in a highly unusual break with the president. She said anyone who supported such an intervention was not America First. The tensions exploded into a shouting match on Tuesday during an interview between Carlson and hawkish Texas Senator Ted Cruz. Cruz became defensive when asked if he knew the population and ethnic mix of Iran. Carlson said, "You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government and you don't know anything about the country." Cruz retorted, "No, you don't know anything about the country." Steve Bannon, Trump's former political strategist, argued on Carlson's podcast that allowing the deep state to drive the U.S. into a war with Iran would blow up the coalition of Trump supporters. If we get sucked into this war, which inexorably looks like it's going to happen on the combat side, it's going to not just blow up the coalition, it's also going to thwart the most important thing, which is the deportation of the illegal alien invaders who are here, he said. On Wednesday, however, Bannon seemed to slightly soften his tone, telling attendees at a Christian Science Monitor event that the MAGA wing of his supporters would trust his judgment if he decided to commit U.S. forces to the conflict. "Maybe we hate it, but we'll get on board," he said. Another conservative political commentator, Charlie Kirk, who describes himself as closer to the isolationist side of the debate, said on X that Trump is pragmatic and values common sense. "I don't know if President Trump will choose to involve America against Iran," Kirk wrote, "but he is a man I trust to be making that decision." Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell said it had been kind of a bad week for the isolationists in the party. "What's happening here is some of the isolationist movement led by Tucker Carlson and Steve Bannon are distressed." What? "What's happening here is some of the isolationist movement led by Tucker Carlson and Steve Bannon are distressed we may be helping the Israelis defeat the Iranians," McConnell told CNN. Other war hawks in the party are egging on Trump to target Iran. South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham said it was in the national security interests of the U.S. to prevent Iran from obtaining a nuclear bomb. Tehran maintains its nuclear program is for peaceful civilian purposes, such as energy. President Trump understands the threat the Ayatollah, Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. Excuse me, wait, no, that is definitely wrong. Let me Google Translate that real quick. Or at least try to pronounce it. Let's see. English. Give me English. Yes. Shoot. Nope. No.
Ali Khamenei.
Okay, what Google Translate says, Ali Khamenei presents to us, not just Israel, or presents to us, not just Israel, and that he will, at the end of the day, help Israel finish the job, Graham told Fox News. Vice President J.D. Vance, seeking to bridge the divide, said in a social media post that Trump may decide he needs to take further action to end Iranian enrichment. That decision ultimately belongs to the president, he added. And of course, people are right to be worried about foreign entanglement after the last 25 years of idiotic foreign policy. An opinion poll in recent days indicates Trump voters would broadly support the U.S. in helping Israel to attack Iran. The survey by Gray House found that 79% of respondents would back the U.S. providing offensive weapons for Israel to strike Iranian military targets. Interesting. Some 89% were concerned about Iran obtaining atomic bombs. 79% of respondents would back the U.S. providing offensive weapons for Israel to strike Iranian military targets. On Trump's Truth social media platform, however, many expressed concern that the U.S. could again find itself embroiled in a Middle Eastern conflict thousands of miles away. No war with Iran. No more foreign wars, one user wrote. America first. Another user warned that U.S. involvement in Israeli operations could cost the Republicans politically in the years ahead. Don't do this, the user wrote. Republicans will never win again if you do this. While campaigning for the White House in September, Trump said, "We will quickly restore stability in the Middle East, and we will return the world to peace." With the Iran-Israel conflict on a knife edge, the question of whether the U.S. president is an isolationist or an interventionist may be answered sooner rather than later. That is the most complete article about U.S., Israel, Trump, Iran stuff going on. Yeah, I guess as a placeholder, foreign wars, I'm generally not with that sentiment, but feel free to question me or prove me wrong. I want to have another thought experiment on stream, but I feel I look crazy if I were to talk to myself. Alright, so we did the Iran stuff. My buddy asked me about Flonase. If I want to use Flonase for this. Do I think it's gonna happen? You know, if I had to make a sports bet, if war is a sport, then let's bet on... Do I think the U.S. will intervene with Iran? This is based on pure predictions, right? If war is a sport, I'm going to say yes. If we had to make a binary decision, yes. Not to a massive detriment, but I feel like there will be some sort of aid, direct aid going on there. I don't know how much, but it's just a theory. In terms of World War III, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Based on what I've read, the current government, I feel like the world right now is so secure. I feel like it's more secure than it was in, the time leading up to World War I and II. Could be very wrong, even though I took history. I took flipping American government. I mean, we took the social studies class. This is global studies, American government, U.S. history, that sort of thing. World War III, I mean, there's going to be international conflict, but to label it as World War III, it's big pressure. Yeah, Flonase. To go on with this, I don't know. I haven't tried it. Yeah. So we talked about Flonase. Iran potentially sending airstrikes to U.S. That's probably not going to happen. I don't think. We have inquiries about Silver Palace. Silver Palace. Let me go back to the desktop again. Because you guys like to be secretive about your identity, I'm not going to say your name, but a friend of mine put me onto Silver Palace yesterday, asking if I'd play after they watched my Wuthering Waves gameplay. So let's read about it. Fantasy Adventure Open World from Gematsu. Fantasy Adventure Open World Action RPG Silver Palace announced for console, PC, iOS, and Android. For copyright reasons, I'm not going to watch the trailer. Let's see. Publisher Elementa and developer Silver Studio have announced Silver Palace, a fantasy adventure open world action RPG built on Unreal Engine 5. Planned for release across console, PC, iOS, and Android. A release date was not announced. Pre-registration is available now via the official website. What do you think about the new Jason the Ween and Sakura song? I haven't listened to it yet, but we could listen to it right now on my phone for a brief second before they strike me. I'll skip through it. Jason the Ween song. Where is it? I made a song for Kaide's sister? Oh, that's what he meant. Is it Prom? Is it this one? What's the song? Let's see.
I've got nobody for prom. Come with me to along with me Toronto VCT. Queen. We bought it like some glue. We bought it. Oh my god! Yes! Yeah, I have to take a picture of this.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Jason the Ween is not on my radar. I didn't know he made music. That's funny. That's funny. I like to see this streamer music crossover. It's funny, but based on what I heard, it sounds like, you know, bedroom R&B, if that's the right term to use. All right, continue. Here's an overview of the game via Elementa. Silver Palace, a fantasy adventure action RPG built with Unreal Engine 5, has been officially announced today alongside the opening of global pre-registration. The announcement from interactive entertainment brand Elementa was accompanied by a brand new trailer and an over 10-minute gameplay walkthrough. Silver Palace is a brand new ARPG set in a prosperous metropolis with a Victorian aesthetic. It features an engaging story. Wait. I just realized it's just PC, iOS, and Android. Okay, I'll read into it, but this is honestly off my radar until it comes to the PS5 or PlayStation. It features an engaging story, a delicate art style, distinctive characters, and a dynamic action-oriented combat system. Players will play the role of a detective and embark... Oh, so that's the main character, detective. And embark on an adventure with a diverse group of partners to defeat the unknown enemies and unravel the mysteries in Silvernia, an industrialized metropolis built on the power of Silverium. The discovery of Silverium was the key to Silvernia's industrialization. This revolutionary element transformed technology and daily life beyond imagination, attracting numerous residents and fostering innovation. I do have ick words, and foster is one of them. It sounds corporate. I'm sorry. It sounds corporate. And fostering innovation. The city became a hub of miracles, driven by the massive industrialization and monetization of Silverium? Is that right? Is that a capital I or an L? Under the city's administration. In Silver Palace, players assume the role of a detective tasked with investigating crimes and uncovering hidden truths. As various factions, from corporate monopolies and underground syndicates to royal affiliates and cults, vie for control of Silverium, tensions rise across the city. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, Silver Palace features anime-style characters and a fluid, immersive combat system. Players can switch between characters in real time to unleash powerful skills and chain QTE combos. That sounds like Zenless Zone Zero. What do I think about Genshin Impact patch 5.7? Genshin patch 5.7, not 5.76. A Space and Time for You. I will skim through this. A Space and Time for You, version 5.7, update details. It has been about 3.5 years since I logged it. Right? Wait. Yeah, it's been about 3.5 years since I've logged into Genshin. So, lots of this will be new to me. Below are the details of the update. Maintenance compensation, 300 Primo Gems. Issue fixed compensation, 300 Primo Gems. Only eligible for people adventure rank 5 or above. These are update details. A new character, Skirk. Cryo DPS, okay. Hydro support. New main story. New story. Is there a more comprehensive... Those are update details. Is there a more comprehensive... Can I... Is there an official... Nope, 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 nope. I know how to do that. Can I see the characters? Skirk. Shinha. Okay. Though that's as much as I can give on Genshin 5.7. I can't follow this anymore. That's Traveler. Who are these people? I don't know. Let's continue. Showcase, that's a trailer. There a bunch of trailers in different languages. Okay, that's enough of Silver Palace. Thank you for putting me on to Silver Palace. My friend Kevin. He has a YouTube presence, so I'm going to say his name. Xbox Portable. The ROG Xbox Ally. Handhelds revealed. This looks like a Steam Deck with handles. But he asked me what I thought about the new Xbox Portable. I'll read this, and then I'll potentially give my thoughts. ROG, or from Microsoft. Xbox Wire. ROG Xbox Ally handhelds revealed. Experience clear is it pronounced obscure or obscure? We'll just call it Expedition 33. Gears of War Reloaded and more wherever you go. Everything... Oh, here we go. Everything at Xbox starts with the player. That's why we've dedicated years to reimagining how to make it easier to enjoy the games you love, wherever you are, through Xbox Play Anywhere, Game Pass, Xbox Cloud Gaming, Beta, Remote Play, and more. Whether you're at home or on the go, your favorite games should follow you. Asus shares that same commitment. Known for pushing the boundaries of handheld gaming, Asus is similarly driven by innovation that delivers high-performance experiences that put players first. Together, we've combined our strength... that's tough. Together, we've combined our strengths and technical expertise to introduce something entirely new. The ROG Xbox Ally and ROG Xbox Ally X. If I tilt this up, will the... yeah, that's the shell, but that's me. I'm giving this like it's a keynote. Obscure. Okay, Claire, obscure. Together, we've combined our strengths and technical expertise to introduce something entirely new. The ROG Xbox Ally and ROG Xbox Ally X. These handhelds are built to make it easier than ever to access your favorite games. From Xbox, Battle.net, and other leading PC storefronts, all from a single device. This holiday, with Asus, players can discover another way to play as we combine the power of Xbox with the freedom you expect from Windows. And this is only the beginning. ROG Xbox Ally, the essential handheld at a great value for everyone, from the casual player to the avid enthusiast. When am I going to play Expedition 33? Once Timmy finishes the game, because I am so happy he bought it on disc, because then he can hand it over when he's done. And of course, when I'm done, I'll give it back to him. Because I know he likes his physical copies, and I'm not going to take that away from him. Absolutely not. So hopefully when he gets to it, he'll finish it, and then I can have the opportunity to play, and then that'll be a really fun game, it looks like. I'll be the loyal viewer. Just drop the link to Expedition 33. Okay. I'm excited to play that, too. I gotta get past Demon Souls. I have It Takes Two for the PS4, but that's more of a special occasion co-op thing. I have Wuthering Waves, and I have Call of Duty Vanguard to get through, but, I'll sprinkle it in if he finishes it early. ROG Xbox Ally X, the ultimate high-performance handheld, built for the most demanding players. Both handhelds allow players to play natively, via the cloud, or remotely with their Xbox console in another room. So that's the PlayStation Portal. PlayStation Portal can't play to the cloud, I don't think. So this has an edge. With the Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X, players can look forward to an approachable gaming experience that travels with you wherever you go, featuring several new and first-of-their-kind features on both devices. From an immersive Xbox full-screen experience, an aggregated gaming library with access to installed games from leading PC storefronts, and more. We've optimized Windows 11 to be easy to use on the Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X from the moment you power on. Game Bar makes it easy to return home, browse your library, launch or quit games, chat with friends, open apps, adjust settings, and more. Now, with the integration of ASUS's innovative Armory Crate, Game Bar also gives you streamlined access to advanced device and input controls. Details like the lock screen and task switcher have also been adjusted for easy navigation with controller. I'm going to do the Tim Cook thing where he likes to do this. I remember watching WWDC last year, clips of it. This. Because these handhelds run Windows, you have access to games you can't get elsewhere, so you can enjoy the full freedom and versatility of PC gaming. Download games from your storefront, run apps like Discord, watch your favorite streamers on Twitch, and play with your favorite mods, all straight from the Xbox experience. The choice is yours. Ooh, they got some acclaimed games on here. You got Silk Song, Years of War, Balatro, Overwatch 2, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Pal World, Lies of P. Yeah, I want to play Pal World. When you power on your Xbox Ally, you'll boot directly. Are you going to play Night Rain? When it drops to a low enough price, and hopefully when it is optimized enough for a single player experience. Because correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like because the single player experience was ghastly at launch, that interest has sort of trailed off. And I don't know if the player base is as strong now. So when it drops to a low enough price, these two must happen. When it drops to a low enough price, when the single player experience is optimized, or maybe it is and I'm just a wimp, or I have two other people to play with. reliably. I don't know if there's crossplay. I try to look into it. I don't think there's crossplay. When you power on your Xbox Ally, you'll boot directly into the Xbox full screen experience, a new feature optimized specifically for handheld gaming. With new modifications that minimize background activity and defer non-essential tasks, more system resources are dedicated specifically to gameplay. Here's the Tim Cook gesture. That means more memory, higher frame rates, and a fully immersive experience for players, all made possible by the versatility and freedom of Windows. It's really difficult playing solo, like it's 3 times harder than the OG Elden Ring for now. Well, it took me 82 hours to finish Elden Ring, so I can only imagine how long it'll take for me, or how hard Night Rain is for me. But I do want to play it. I really liked Elden Ring. Elden Ring is one of my... Based on the score I gave it, statistically, it's one of my favorite games of all time. So I really want to play... I really want to play Night Rain. I thought it'd be an expansion. I didn't know it would be a standalone multiplayer game. That was the news that I got earlier. When it was a rumor. The Xbox Ally has more familiar Xbox touches, including Xbox button, with a dedicated Xbox button. And the corporate people like to hover their hands around like this, too. With a dedicated Xbox button, players have access to chat, apps, and settings through an enhanced game bar overlay, allowing you to quickly switch between running apps and games. Contoured grips. Created with player comfort in mind, and using the same design principles as Xbox wireless controllers. The Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X Xbox Ally X feature contoured hand grips to accommodate a wider range of hand sizes. Now that you mentioned Elden Ring Night Rain, I don't know. Is it hard even with 3 players, or will 3 players steamroll through those bosses in the end game? I don't know. It's also more fun to play with people you know, but yeah, the characters you can play, most of them have some fun kit. Okay, fun kit, magic. I'm doing royalty magic build right now in Demon Souls, and I like magic. If I can do some bleed technology in Night Rain, that would be fun. That was my build in Elden Ring, bleed dex build. Mimic tier, yeah, whatever. What did I say? Accessibility features. Game Bar and the Xbox app have also been optimized for handheld use, bringing along familiar accessibility features from Xbox consoles and Windows PCs, with much more to come in the future. Locating and accessing games across multiple channels can be a challenge. Statistically, I played like maybe 30 Expedition, and I have only won like 12 Expeditions. Oh, okay, an Expedition? That sounds... is this a roguelike game? I haven't seen much on Expedition 33 other than brief gameplay demos and... yeah, that's it. Is it a roguelike? I don't know. When you say Expeditions, if you can quantify Expeditions, those sound like runs in roguelike games. Navigating through various browsers, storefronts, and login credentials can sometimes make gaming feel anything but fun. But with the Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X, getting into the fun is easier and faster than ever. It is roguelike. That's a lot of replay value then. That's a lot. That's cool. That's cool. Within the Xbox full screen experience, players will see their aggregated game library, giving them quick access to games from Xbox, Game Pass, Battle.net, and other leading PC storefronts. With this new feature, your Xbox library, hundreds of Game Pass titles, membership required, And all your installed games from other PC game stores are always at your fingertips. We're also making handheld gaming more seamless through our investment in Xbox Play Anywhere. With support for over 1,000 games, a single purchase means you can play with Xbox, including your progress and achievements across Xbox console, PC, and Xbox Ally at no additional cost. This is a PlayStation fanboy vouching for this Xbox. They wrote it like they were going to speak at a keynote or something. At no additional cost. And when you power on your Xbox Ally or Xbox Ally X, your favorite games are already there, ready to play. Whether you've been gaming on Xbox console, Xbox on PC, or in the cloud, everything syncs effortlessly. With Xbox Cloud Gaming, Beta, or Remote Play, you can access your full console library and keep playing wherever you are. And yes, there's still even more to come. Can't believe I'm about to read this. We're excited to partner with Roblox for the launch of Xbox Ally. For the first time ever, Roblox will be playable natively and optimized for gaming handhelds, enabling players to play with millions of people and discover a variety of immersive games on day one. We are working closely with our game developer partners on a brand new program designed to help players easily identify which games have been optimized for handhelds, including the Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X. We will share more details soon. Players who purchase an Xbox Ally or Xbox Ally X and are new to Game Pass will also be able to get started at no additional cost, accessing hundreds of games like Balatro, Gears Tactics, Vampire Survivors, and more, straight from your device. Players on either device will be able to tap into Gaming Copilot via Game Bar, a personalized gaming companion that helps you get to your favorite games faster, improve your skills, and connect you with your friends and communities. The Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X are perfect for players looking to take an approachable gaming experience with you during travels, whether it's between airports or between the comfiest chairs in the living room. Both handhelds run on AMD processors that deliver premium gaming performance, immersive visuals, and more. The Xbox Ally offers great value for anyone looking to take their favorite games wherever they want to play, whether it's Clear Obscure Expedition 33, Gears of War Reloaded, Lies of P, South of Midnight, or many more. It's powered by the AMD Ryzen Z2A processor, balancing performance and power consumption to maximize battery life without sacrificing gameplay quality, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and 512 gigabytes of SSD storage. The Xbox Ally X offers more for players looking to get the best level of performance and visual settings from their favorite games on a handheld. It features the AMD Ryzen AI It features the AMD Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme processor, allowing us to power the latest AI features as they are introduced. Double the storage to have more native games at your fingertips, and 24 gigabytes of high-speed RAM that more demanding games crave. The Xbox Ally X also features impulse triggers for more immersive play. Impulse triggers. Impulse triggers. Does that sound like the adaptive triggers on the DualSense? Man, PlayStation was ahead of the curve. Fanboy. Still a fanboy. You gonna play GTA 6 day one? Probably. GTA 6 either day one or the first week of launch. I've come out on record multiple times saying right now there are 2 games that will release in the future I will buy full price on day one. That being GTA 6 and Kingdom Hearts 4. They're making me wait, and it's working. All that money saved up from using PlayStation Plus and, taking advantage of the free games and borrowing games, it compounds to the price of that in the future. Here's how the specs compare between the Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X. You can read that. This is not my specialty. Which one's better for you, Kingdom Hearts 4 or GTA 6? Probably GTA 6. I know this. I know the scope of both franchises, and quite frankly, the scope of GTA 6 looks like it will blow Kingdom Hearts 4 out of the water. Unless GTA 6 flops and Tetsuya Nomura will deliver a classic that can top GTA 6, but I mean GTA 6 really is a front runner. Grand Theft Auto 5 is also statistically one of my favorite games of all time due to the rating I gave it. It's a fantastic game. I love that game. Upwards of 200, I think 211 hours it took for me to finish that game. Specs, you can read that. 120 hertz refresh rate. Okay, cool. An audio jack. Give me a percentage that GTA 6 will flop. What do you mean flop? What do you mean by flop? As in they won't make a profit? I mean, we know Rockstar. Rockstar has created some of the greatest games of all time. They have a reputation they've upheld their reputation with GTA 5 and Red Dead 2, the big games. So the chances that it'll flop, if I had to put a number on it, we'll say it won't be up to par. People won't like it. The chance of that, I think Rockstar does a lot of social commentary. There's a lot of shock value in that, and I don't think it'll be any different. They're very detail oriented. Less than 1%, I would say. I mean, the presentation of the two trailers they have are just fantastic. Joelle, would you ever consider buying a Switch or anything Nintendo related? I will consider buying a Switch when it can transfer my PlayStation achievements. It's really a loyalty thing. It really is a loyalty thing. Because I have built up... Oh, wow, actually. In 9 days, I will have been trophy hunting for 9 years. In 8 days, in 9 days, I will have been trophy hunting for 9 years. It's hard to let go of something you've built up over the course of that time. I have 117 platinum trophies to my name. I took a year off of trophy hunting because, Fortnite was a thing. And then Marvel Spider-Man came out, and then it put me back on the trophy hunting train. And I've been on the trophy hunting train ever since. So Nintendo is going to have to transfer my achievements. Or if I can transfer Nintendo achievements to PlayStation. I so badly want Mario Kart World, Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Sunshine on PlayStation. That'll never happen. I know. I'm not... I mean, the gaming landscape, Nintendo stays with Nintendo. Whatever. I can't blame them. Sony had Sony exclusive games until they ported it to, PC. So they were that gatekeeping sentiment is not something Sony's stranger to. That would absolutely go hard. I think, just based on what I see, I mean, Nintendo there's a certain charm to the Super Mario games. Mario Platinum Trophy, yeah. The closest I've gotten to that is Lego City Undercover. There are a few Nintendo... I remember when Lego City Undercover was a Wii U exclusive, and then it got ported to PlayStation. But they didn't take out the Nintendo references. That's the closest I have to a Nintendo Platinum Trophy. Oh man, Sony betrayed... Nintendo betrayed... This thing? Oh, How have I not... This is... Sony wanted to control licensing for the CD version of games for the Super Nintendo's disc format. Nintendo tried to work away. Okay, this is based on the PlayStation Wiki. So... The alternative was that to have Nintendo control the profits and licensing for the PlayStation. Nintendo found out that Sony was planning to backstab them. Wow, the vocabulary. By obtaining most and or all the profits and leaving Nintendo next to nothing. Nintendo President Yamauchi Hiroshi sent a few higher-ups to Europe with Philips, Sony's arch nemesis. When Philips got the offer from Nintendo, they immediately said yes. And it was Nintendo, so of course they'd say yes. Well... Talk about integrity. The reveal of the PlayStation and Nintendo's betrayal announcement. In June 1991, Sony went to the Consumer Electronics Show to announce their partnership with Nintendo and said that they were developing a new console add-on to the Super NES, the PlayStation. Whoa! Interesting. It's an add-on? The PlayStation was an add-on to the NES? What? Wait. So, my fandom is a Nintendo spawn. So, I'm Nintendo. Whatever. You know what? To the end. This is like finding out when you get older that when you found out that the U.S. Gained independence from Britain. Generational beef, yeah. That's tough, man. That's tough. That's really tough. Whatever. I like trophies. Sony has also engineered achievements for me to be addicted to them. Anyway, here. This is the last. This is the last of the stuff. Pre-orders. Okay, I'm not reading that. At launch this holiday, the Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X will be available in Australia, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Korea, Mexico, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Thailand, Turkey, the United Arab Emirates, the United Kingdom, and the United States, with availability to follow for other markets where ROG Ally series products are sold today. So maybe I should buy Switch 2. I can't, man. I had hopes for the PlayStation Portal. And then it came out, and it had a totally different function than what I thought it would be. So, portables kind of are, far and away in my mind. I just want a PS... I'm a fanboy. But that's not the only thing to look forward to. In the coming months, we'll share even more details about the Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X, including pricing, compatible accessories, and pre-orders. Interested in pre-ordering? Please sign up here to be notified when pre-orders go live. We can't wait to share more about the Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X. Continue to fulfill our vision of delivering a consistent, approachable gaming experience anywhere, and meeting more players where you want to be. Do I watch Squid Game? I have watched... I think I watched... What did I watch, actually? Oh, Season 2? I think I watched most of Season 2, but through other people. I don't have a Netflix subscription, so... Oh, how about that? The Wi-Fi... Huh. Okay. So that's the ROG stuff complete. All of the miscellaneous inquiries I've amassed over the past few days are done. I told myself next on the itinerary, we're just going to go with the traditional podcast itinerary that I did. Well, I don't know if you can call it traditional. Why am I lagging? Oh dear. This is all right. I'm aware. All right. Why the spike all of a sudden? Sometimes my Wi-Fi automatically likes to turn off and turn on again. I don't know why. Is there a technical reason for that? What would you do if you win Powerball money? Just curious. How much is the Powerball? How much is the Powerball? Oh, I forgot to go back to the BBC and just, you know, as a placeholder. What is the current Powerball jackpot? Down to 4,000. All right, we're good. We're good. All right. So, Justin Ivanza. So, Justin, what would I do with the Powerball money? First, pay off every debt I have, and honestly, because it's outside my area of expertise, I'm probably gonna have to. I'll seek a mentor or a financial advisor because my financial literacy only goes so far. The rest is filled with, you know, bunch of chemical engineering concepts, hip hop albums and whatever, and video games. So, yeah, that's what I would do with the Powerball. Pay off all non-negotiable debt and send the rest to a financial advisor. Easy. All right. Next, what is requisite in the podcast itinerary. This is called the 10 swipes, where I do 10 swipes on my For You page. And this is material for a song on Verse Collection Volume 3, which I don't know when that will release because I don't know. There's a lot of conflicting factors. It's what is this? All right. For You page. Stop smoking vapes, guys. Okay, oh no, it's 10 swipes, not 10 videos.
Who do you think the hottest girl in school is? The Epcot ball? Well, I like Melanie.
This is, I don't know who this is. 1. Two.
This is not a
Add.
This is not a drill.
Number two. Add. Follower. Sam and Colby is number 2. What is this? Number 3.
I ordered 20 tacos and only got 17. What the fuck?
It's not my fault we ran out of stock because your Teletubby, Humpty Dumpty, Big Body Benz built ass ordered everything out.
I ordered 20 tacos and only got 17.
Number 4. Pass. Number 4, that's an ad. Number 4. Wait, what? Okay. Number 5.
Right now, you out. If I mention you, you out. 99% of people can't stay throughout this whole video, because I'm gonna mention something about them. Round 2. If your name starts with the letter M,
No.
you're out. If I got you out already, you can easily be revived. Just double tap the video.
Okay. I saw this
I
already.
need you to comment an emoji. If I guess the emoji you commented, you're out.
Alright, alright. Let's say... Comment an emoji? We're gonna do I'm not gonna comment it, but we're gonna do that. Because let's just play the game, yeah?
3, 2, 1. The smiling emoji. Round 4.
No.
Now I'm gonna get a lot of y'all out. If you live in the state of Florida,
No.
you're out. Round 5. Need you to press share, then more, and I guarantee you I could guess the second ad to pop up.
Share. Wait.
3, 2, 1. The notes app.
No, it's messages.
I need you to comment and let me know if you're still here or not, or if I got you out. Round 6.
Next podcast, I'm not.
You press the plus by my name, and I guarantee you I can tell you who's gonna pop up. 3, 2,
I'll do it because I don't care about this anymore.
Superman. If you're wearing a hoodie right now,
My lunch has arrived.
Wait. That was 5, right? This is 6.
My lunch has arrived.
Alright, I got a Chipotle partner 6. Ship for number 6.
For me. I don't usually order this, but it sounded amazing right now. I got a chicken quesadilla, and then guac rice, black beans, and then chips, obviously, and then Chipotle just came out with their adobo ranch, and this was the main.
Can I react to something? I'm technically reacting to this right now. But if there's copyright risk, then I'll react to it off stream.
First with the chip, or let's try with the quesadilla. Quesadilla looks so good.
Alright.
So excited.
If the food criticism is... Alright, don't... Something descriptive, please. This is 6.
I'm not even kidding when I say this is the best sauce Chipotle has.
Okay?
With the quesadilla, this is like the most amazing combo ever.
Can you describe the food?
I'm not even kidding. I could drink this.
Describe the food?
The flavor of that with this is so good. It's like smoky and spicy, but also creamy.
Okay. What do the comments say? Nah.
Did you know there's a
Number 7.
Did you know there's a haunted clown motel in the middle of the Nevada desert? It sits right next to the Tanoba Cemetery, which is the resting place of many miners killed in the Belmont mine fire of 1911.
Number 8. Number 8, streamer prom. What? Number 8, streamer prom. Number 9. Why is this in Spanish? I think this is number 9, right? I keep losing count. Number 10. Ad. Why is this in Spanish? Why is this in Spanish? Okay, well, that was the TikTok 10 swipes challenge. Now, at the end of the last podcast, I always... we're not going to do the news because we're already past an hour. Now we're going to do a freestyle. No, not paint, notepad. Okay. Freestyle, yeah? Freestyle. Yo, I can't smell. I don't know what this Xbox portable thing they try to sell. Sony Nintendo beef. Timmy, I want that Expedition 33 CD. Done! Freestyle immortalized. The podcast itinerary is now over. Unless somebody has questions, I'll bring them up in the next episode. But for now, thanks for watching. See you next time. This has been the most successful one so far. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.